Well, among the leaders attending COP is Britain's Prince William. Joining us on the set from our news desk is Guillaume Gougeon. Hello to
Hello, William.
Guillaume. I guess we could call Prince William climate royalty, couldn't we? Tell us a little bit about his trip in Brazil.
Yes, so it's been a very busy week for Prince William, who on Monday headed to Brazil for a 5-day trip to attend 2 key environmental events. Now, the first of that being in Rio de Janeiro to host his annual Earthshot Prize. Now, this is a competition which he launched back in 2020 along with Sir David Attenborough. And basically, the competition awards £1 million each year to 5 separate projects tackling some of the world's biggest environmental challenges. And it's really designed to put the spotlight on some of the practical solutions to climate change. And as a matter of fact, we can give you some examples of those winners. And they include Regreen, which is a Brazilian company working to restore vast amounts of the Amazon rainforest, but also tying that in with high technology and indigenous knowledge. So very important in terms of biodiversity. Also, Lagos Fashion Week, they were selected as a winner, and they've been recognised for their groundbreaking efforts to make the fashion industry much more sustainable. So 2 very different schemes, if you like, but very important. And the prize runs until 2030. William launched this as the Decade of Action, as he calls it. And so it's very important that they keep running. We're already halfway through it, William. So a very, very important project indeed. And then for the second part of his trip, he headed to the Amazon city of Belém, where he hosted, where he was attended there to give a speech on behalf of his father, King Charles. And in his speech to COP30, he really stressed the urgency of climate action, saying it was very important that we continue to tackle this environmental crisis, and also that indigenous people and local communities are really involved in this. So the Earthshot Prize there very much linking in very well to that, and also that we owe it to future generations, so very much a legacy thing. So yes, a very packed week for Prince William.
How do you see this all in terms of the optics for climate diplomacy, but also for the British monarchy?
Yeah, well, I guess it's very important, having William there on the world stage sends a very strong message. It's using the monarchy's soft power, if you like, and the fact that many also world leaders are not in attendance, notably US President Donald Trump or Chinese President Xi Jinping. Having William there is sending a very strong message indeed. Also important to highlight that both the COP30 and Earthshot are being held in Brazil, which is home to the Amazon's rainforest. And of course, often dubbed the lungs of the planet. So a very important aspect there. But also from a monarchy perspective, it's also important to highlight that this is something that the royal family has always been committed to the environment. We know that King Charles has long advocated throughout his life for the environment. And also the late Prince Philip was also very much involved in this mission. And then finally, it's also important to mention that the royal family has had very difficult challenges in recent weeks following the fall from grace of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, following his association to Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted sex offender. So I think Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace will be very pleased that Prince William has carried out this trip, and it's very much shifted the discussion away from all